do. If you have your mask on, you can spin it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and face our flag on the south wall of the gym as Neoga High School seniors Kylie Phillips and Michelle Doty sing our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Harmon, principal of Neoga High School, and I would like to welcome everyone here today to celebrate the Neoga High School graduation of the class of 2021. It is such a pleasure to share in the emotions of today as our graduates close this chapter in their lives. Parents, you're probably wondering where the years have gone as you marvel at your sons and daughters' achievements. But it doesn't seem that long ago when these young adults we honor today were heading off to start kindergarten. Of course, living through those years between kindergarten and graduation may have seemed like eternity for our students. Graduates, you are the class of 2021. You graduate in a century still in its infancy, at a time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges, but at a time when opportunities created by these challenges have never been greater. You are poised to start a new chapter of your life story, armed with the skills and knowledge you've attained here at Neoga. I can tell you that you are very eager to tackle this next phase, whatever that may be. For some of you, it's college or technical schools. Some, you're heading straight to the workforce, and others have chosen military service. Whatever direction you take, I guarantee that your world will change as you leave high school. And as a result of whatever you choose to do, our world will change as a result of your contributions. Contributions that will be determined by how you follow your dreams and your imagination. I felt the joy as I watched you prepare for this ceremony. I saw you straighten each other's caps and gowns. I saw the hugging, the high fives, the age-old signs of friendship and caring. I saw your enthusiasm for what you have accomplished. So I want to challenge you to take that enthusiasm that surrounds you today, out into the world with you, and use it to obtain your goals. As you go forward, don't forget the friends that you've made and those that you will make along the way, because true friendship is a treasure. Continue to care about yourself, your family, your friends, and your community. And whatever chapter, your next chapter takes you in life, make sure that chapter includes joy. So I would like to extend my congratulations to all the graduates and their families. We wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. And we also want you to know that you can always call Neoga High School home. Thank you. At this time, Jada Plummer, class president, would like to offer a welcome on behalf of the class.
Thank you, Mr. Harmon. Good afternoon, teachers, administrators, parents, and loved ones, and of course, the Neoga High School class of 2021. Allow me to first say to you all, congratulations. We have now done that thing required of us by the government. And in doing so, we are all much more likely to get out there and succeed in life as adults. It's crazy and somewhat frightening to think that we are all adults now. Just 4 short years ago, we started out as freshmen here at NHS, and what a ride it has been. We truly have grown up together, some of us meeting for the first time in kindergarten, others of us meeting during high school or somewhere along the way. We have cheered each other on from the sidelines. We have had homecomings and proms. Well, I take that back, 1 prom, thank you, COVID. We have had to rewrite multiple essays just to appease Mrs. Martin. We've been growled at by Mr. Gibson and successfully scared off all of our class sponsors just to end with the best set yet. We have partied and laughed. We have lost one of our own classmates. We have fought and we've cried. All of this we have done together. We are resilient and strong, and now is our time to shine. It is no secret that we have TikToked and Snapchatted our way down these halls. We have, and will probably continue to do so, used bet, as you should, and LOL as intellectual responses. As freshmen, we brought in skinny jeans and fashionable cardigans, or so we thought, and have grown so much that by the end of our senior year, we have decided that middle parts, bell bottoms, and crop tops are the new hottest trend. It has been my honor to serve as your class president. For the last 13 years, this moment right here is the moment we have all been preparing for. If nothing else, the last 2 years of high school have shown us that nothing in life is guaranteed, and our class truly knows how to persevere and overcome any obstacle thrown our way. In the famous words of Charles Dickens, it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. 4 years ago, we walked into this brick building, but we sure aren't the same people that are walking out today. So much has changed, so many stories were written, everyone's story is different, but what is unique to us sitting here in the red, is we all did it at Neoga High School. The beginning of your story started here, whether you like it or not, and those stories are worth telling and worth listening to. I have loved being a part of this story, and I can't wait to see where everyone's story will take them. I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite quotes in the famous words of Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You know what you know, you are on your own, and you are the one who will decide where to go. Thank you.
It is tradition to award special honors to students who have earned the highest grade point averages. The second highest in scholastic rank is charged with the delivery of an opening address. This year, the honor of salutatorian falls to Claire Cardinal.
As Blake Lively once said, it's the choice. You have to wake up every day and say, there's no reason today cannot be the best day of my life. Each student sitting before you has made the choice. They have made the choice to show up and to take a step in the direction of a successful future. It is not an easy task to remain motivated. It takes hard work and dedication. Dedication to be the best person you can be, and dedication to want to change the world. As I look out at all of these individuals I have grown so close to, I am thankful. I am thankful for the memories, the laughs, but most importantly, the friendships. I can wholeheartedly say that there are not any other people I would rather have spent my entire high school career with. We have seen each other grow, and we have pushed each other, and we have shared memories that will last a lifetime. We have overcome obstacles and many bumps in the road, but in the end, it has only made us stronger. I think all in attendance can agree that this last year has been anything but easy. Between tackling online schooling and learning to adjust to the issues that COVID brought upon us, we had to adapt and overcome. This only makes this day even more special. A year ago, I would never have thought we would be sitting here with all of our friends and family receiving our high school diplomas that we have worked the last 4 years for. It is a blessing in itself that we get to sit in the gym with our loved ones to receive our diplomas. I would have never dreamed I would be so ecstatic that we get to walk across the real stage, but it is a perfect example of never taking anything for granted. This day signifies the beginning of the rest of our lives. And while it may be the end of this chapter, it is the start of something wonderful. We have so much to be proud of. We have not only persevered through all of the obstacles, but we have excelled. Each young adult sitting before you has put in the work and the effort to get to this day. And now we will get to walk across that stage for the final time. I personally cannot wait to see all of the amazing achievements we will accomplish. We will have nurses, engineers, teachers, and doctors. We will change the world and leave our mark. Before I end my speech, I will leave you with a poem. Graduation is a time to remember and a time to dream, a time to look back and a time to reach forward, a time for songs of laughter and a time for tears of joy, a time for letting go and a time for discovering hopes and dreams that are yet unknown, a time to say goodbye to yesterday and a time to greet tomorrow with courage, a time for loving hearts to gather, and a time to celebrate all that you are and all that you may become. As I finish, I wish you all the courage and the drive to accomplish your dreams. That same courage and drive has brought you to this day. I have the confidence and the faith that we all will accomplish our dreams, whatever that may be. Embrace the change and embrace the beautiful beginning that is about to unfold. While life may take us all in different directions, we will always be Neoga High School's class of 2021. Thank you.
The highest scholastic ranking student is acclaimed the Valedictorian and delivers a parting or farewell address. The honor this year is shared amongst two individuals. The two valedictorians are Gwendolyn Fain and Riley Peterson. First to speak is Gwendolyn Fain.
For the most part, I think we've all heard graduation speeches before, and they all tend to start off the same way, saying something to the effect of, "We made it." This isn't going to be any different, so I would just like to say, we made it. I know many of us have been impatiently waiting this day for the past 4 years, but we must remember that this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new path, whether it is furthering our education, service in the military, or going into the workforce. Our adult life begins here. I know, scary, right? But we have spent these last 4 years preparing ourselves for this new chapter. And I know each of us have been provided with the tools to tackle any future we choose. We have overcome great obstacles to get here, yet there will still be countless challenges to overcome. Don't let that dissuade you from facing these problems head on. I know each and every one of us here are capable of overcoming any challenge life chooses to throw at us. I mean, if we were able to get through 2020, I think we're capable of anything. Though, let us pray that we never have to go through an ordeal similar to that ever again. This year has been an ordeal. I think it is safe to say that we've had it the worst, right? However, this school year has been a lesson in adaptability and not taking things for granted. My fellow valedictorian and I both went through this year virtually, and those at school had to deal with new restrictions and regulations. Yet every day, we overcame this. I believe this year has given us more preparation for our future than any other year. Now, I come to the sad point that every graduation speech must end with, the bittersweet goodbye. Personally, I have known most of you for 7 years now. One of the pros of being at a smaller school is that we all know one another, some more than others, but we were always there to help each other because of this tight-knit community. I could never imagine my life at any other high school. I think it breaks my heart the most to say goodbye to my teachers. You have all been so kind, always there for us when we needed help. I would like to especially thank Miss Martin and Miss Brown, who took on teaching AP classes this year. I was lucky to be a part of both of those classes, and though they were tough, they were still enjoyable because of you two. I know there are a couple newer teachers that I have not had the pleasure of being in one of their classes. However, my classmates have, and I've heard nothing but positive things. I would like to thank the staff for keeping this place running as smoothly as possible through this hectic year. I would also like to thank the parents who have devoted so much time to raising their children and making an effort to be present in their lives. Lastly, of course, I want to thank my fellow classmates. We have been through it, and we have emerged successful. I know this success will directly translate into our futures. A big congratulations to us as we take this step forward. As a representative of class of 2021, I would like to bid farewell to Neoga High School, and I would personally like to bid farewell to my fellow classmates as we take our separate paths. I wish all of us the best in the future.
Our second valedictorian is Riley Peterson.
Students, parents, faculty, I thank you all for coming to support us today. But moreover, I must thank you for all of the support that you have given to the class of 2021 from kindergarten to this very moment. Life is not something that can be done alone, and thanks to the support of our community here at Neoga, we have been reminded of that time and time again. It's at times like these when we are made to think about what our role is going to be. For so long, we have held the roles of student, or child, or friend. Now is the time for my peers and me to decide who we are going to be in our community, whether that community is here or elsewhere. A great many of us will take on the role of college student as we continue our education in the hopes of finding a successful career. Many of us will begin looking for that successful career right out of the gate. But in my time thinking about what my new roles will be, I have been made to consider my greater purpose. Life doesn't boil down to a career or a role. While some of us will take on different roles as mothers, fathers, friends, teachers, laborers, and any other title, I tend to find that my peers and I are better defined by our potential. Indeed, we are a generation of dreamers. When you live through a pandemic, it becomes very easy to dream of a world free of such burdens. And this year has given us a lot of time to think about the things that we have missed and the things we care about. We've had time to think about potential. Each and every person in this room, whether a student, a graduate, or a parent, holds within them an innate potential for change in this world. And I ask you to think about all the ways, big and small, that you can act as an agent of positive change. It is clear to see that the mentors that have been involved with the class of 2021 have acted as such agents for change. And while it is easy to think that your actions have little bearing on the fate of our world, remember all the small things that have changed your life. Think of the times a teacher helped you through a tough time. Think of the times a classmate set aside an extra moment to connect with you. Think of all the ways the little things counted. Looking back, the little things outweigh the big things. Those moments are what truly impact us the most. And so, classmates, at this time, I speak directly to you. People have always told us that we just need to wait a little bit longer before we can start making changes and calling the shots. Well, now is the time to take that step. We've always been good at complaining about different problems in the day-to-day routine. Luckily, our teachers have done a fine job of empowering us to fix those problems. So if there is a cause you care about, do something. If there's a problem, fix it. If there's a dream, live it. We've always been warned that we're the generation that will have to fix the problems of past generations. So truly, we need to hit the ground running. If we don't, I'm afraid Florida might be lost to the ocean. But truly, you have no reason to listen to me other than my ceremonial title. You don't have to be at a podium to say something that matters, and it would matter far more if I said these same things to any one individual in attendance in a more personal setting. So in closing, I have a few simple requests. Never underestimate the power of a few kind words or a sincere gesture. Never undervalue your self-worth because you have the wrong titles. Never underemphasize what you care about. I've been singled out as some type of overachiever, but in the end, we all have the same potential to change our world. I challenge you to find your way to change the world. Thank you.
The salutatorian and valedictorian obviously represent a primary goal in education, academic achievement. This honor is bestowed upon students which have earned, the next group of students achieved an honor deemed academic excellence. This honor is bestowed upon students which have earned a grade point average of 4.75 or higher. There are 3 other class members who have also diligently pursued learning in the past 4 years. I would like this for the students receiving academic excellence to come forward now as their name is called so that we may honor their superior efforts. Please hold your applause until all are on stage. First, with a GPA of 4.90, Isaac Walk. Isaac is the son of Brian and Stacy Walk. His plans are to attend Lakeland College, then transfer to the University of Illinois to pursue a degree in finance. Next, with a GPA of 4.94, Nate Lacey. Nate is the son of Daniel and Carrie Lacey. His plans are to attend Lakeland College and transfer to Southern Illinois University to pursue a degree in construction management. Next, with a GPA of 4.95, Adam Fearday. Adam is the son of Stan and Sherry Fearday. His plans are to join the United States Navy to pursue a degree or career in nuclear engineering. Next, with a GPA of 4.98, is Claire Cardinal. Claire is the daughter of Chad and Mary Sue Cardinal. Her plans are to attend Lakeland College, then transfer to the University of Illinois to pursue a BSN in Labor and Delivery degree. Next, with a GPA of 5.0, is Riley Peterson. Riley is the daughter of Reed and Patty Peterson. Her plans are to attend Southern Illinois University and major in biomedical sciences. And finally, with the GPA of 5.0, is Gwendolyn Fain. Gwendolyn is the daughter of Matthew and Katie Fain, and her plans are to attend Lakeland College, then transfer to Cambridge University to major in archaeology. At this time, I would like to formally introduce those who have worked closely with this year's graduates as they have pursued their academic and social development. Would you please rise as your name is called? Audience, please hold your applause until all are called. First, the class of 2021 sponsors, Mrs. Kay Inslee and Mrs. Gabriella Durbin. Seated on stage is Mr. Kirby Davis, our guidance counselor, who has been a mentor and friend to many of these graduates. Also seated on stage is Mr. Mike Taylor, our Dean of Students, who's helped to support these students both socially and academically. Would you please join the graduates in thanking these faculty members for their assistance by offering a round of applause, please? Thank you. At this time, Mr. Kirby Davis will present the Student of the Year Award.
It is my distinct honor to be able to present this year's Student of the Year Award. This honor was first established at Neoga High School in 1988 when a committee of the Student Council met with the mayor at that time to initiate a process for first recognizing the Student of the Month. This process provided for a faculty member nomination of a senior boy or girl whose achievement that month was commendable for their academic effort, their attitude, their participation and contribution, responsibility, and service to their class and school. From those nominations, a committee of faculty members then select a Student of the Month. At this time, I would like to recognize those students who were selected as Students of the Month for their respective month and have them stand and remain standing until all recipients are acknowledged, and please hold applause until all have been acknowledged. For the month of September, it was Adam Fearday. October, Claire Cardinal. November was Jada Plummer. December honors went to Michelle Doty. January was Braden Cox. February went to Kylie Phillips. March was Nate Lacey. And April Student of the Month was Haley Stodden. Let's give all these outstanding students a round of applause. You may be seated. Each Student of the Month is eligible to apply for the Student of the Year by writing an essay that addresses their future plans and their goals, their reasons for their choices, and the steps that they're going to take to achieve those goals. The essays are then reviewed and ranked by a committee of 3 students, 3 teachers, and 3 community members. The recipient of the Student of the Year honor is presented with a $250 grant. The grant is provided by the Neoga Teachers Association and the Neoga High School Alumni Association. It is my honor to announce that the 2021 Student of the Year is Adam Fearday.
We are very fortunate to have people that sacrifice and give of themselves to protect our great nation. At this time, I would like to recognize those graduating students who have chosen to join one of the military branches. I would ask that you keep these students in your thoughts and prayers as they train and serve. Would those graduates joining military service please stand at this time? Please join me in a round of applause. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce Neoga School District Superintendent, Mr. Bill Fritcher.
Thank you, Mr. Harmon. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome you to our school district and extend our congratulations to the members of the class of 2021 who are graduating this afternoon. Class of 2021, today is a milestone in your lives. You've completed high school and are about to begin your post-secondary career. You will have many options to choose from as a young adult. We encourage you to make those choices wisely because they will mold the rest of your lives. Whether you choose to attend college, join the military, or go directly into the workforce, we urge you to put forth your best efforts. By doing so, you will position yourselves to be successful and conquer any challenges that lie ahead. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce the members of the Board of Education. Those not able to be with us today are Mr. Chuck Campbell, Mr. Sean Finney, Mrs. Michelle Sheehan, Mrs. Angie Warman, and Mr. Don Stroll. Handing out recognition to the students today are Mr. Gerald Honflon and Mr. Brian Titus. We appreciate their service to our community and these students. Now, Mr. Harmon and the Board of Education, the class of 2021 has demonstrated acceptable performance in each of the following subject areas: language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. These students have also met an additional requirement in either fine arts, foreign language, or a vocational area. To graduate from a secondary school, a senior also must have received instruction in the principles of representative government. The students before us have met the minimum requirements established by the state of Illinois, and most have exceeded the additional requirements set by the Neoga CUSD No. 3 Board of Education. It is my pleasure to certify to the members of the Neoga Board of Education that the students seated before us in the class of 2021 have met all the necessary requirements for graduation from Neoga High School and are entitled to receive their diploma today. Again, congratulations, class of 2021, and best wishes to each of you. Thank you.
Will the class of 2021 please come forward to receive their diplomas? We encourage parents and friends to take pictures of their graduates receiving their diplomas. We do request that photographers remain seated until their graduate is about to receive their diploma in order to avoid blocking the aisles.
Sydney Joe Butler. Go ahead. Claire Morgan Cardinal. Coraline Clark. Alex Richard Cornell. Braden Eugene Cox. Sierra Nicole Curry. Michelle Rose Doty. Abigail Lily Page Dow. Logan Anthony Dow. Chase James Eaton. Gwendolyn Moira Fain. Adam Joseph Fearday. Cody Grant Fetters. Michael Dalton Fuller. Memphis Lee Harms. Way to go, Eric. Eric Matthew Helmbacher. Desiree Anna Louise Hewing. Calla Rose Hill. Zachary Michael Hilly. Libby Ann Huff. Josie Lynn Custer. Nathan Daniel Lacey. Katie Renee Logston. Brooklyn Lee Matusas. Kyra Leanne Oakley. Kinsey Aaron Onasorge. Ethan Lane Olmstead. Riley Quinn Peterson. Kylie Lauren Phillips. Jonathan Lane Phillips. Jada Claire Plummer. Alex Michael Raymer. Audrey Leanne Raymer. Carter Allen Rath. Joey Allen Ray. Sean Philip Schisler. Mahala Rose Stodden. Linda Marie Delaney Turner. Trayton Allen Vaughn. Isaac Jacob Walk.
If you bear with us for just a few moments, trying to get Haley back into her spot, okay? Would the class of 2021 please stand and face the audience? Family and friends, I present to you the Neoga High School graduates of 2021.